For every baby born on this island, an old man must die to maintain the population balance. Because the island only has enough supplies for 513 people to survive, the grandfather jumped off the cliff without hesitation after seeing his grandson being born. He originally thought that the island would usher in peace, but it did not. As soon as he jumped off the cliff, the doctor discovered that the woman was pregnant with twins and there was even another baby in her belly. However, this also meant that one more person on the island had to die. So the island owner immediately convened a village committee to discuss what to do about this matter. Some people suggested that the island owner show leniency because an extra baby would not have much impact on the island. But this instantly caused dissatisfaction among others. Because the outside world has been invaded by the virus, they must not break the rule of 513 people surviving on the island. Because once the rule is broken this time, it will happen more times. So in order to decide who will die on the island owner decided to adopt a points elimination system. Everyone has their own points. Doing good things will add points. Doing bad things will reduce points. In the end, the person with the lowest score will be executed. The boy who was watching TV saw that his score was the third from the bottom on the island. He was so scared that he sat up instantly. Because once he was selected, he would be thrown into the sea and drowned. However, Jack next to him made he should not panic, because his mother is the island owner. His mother will definitely find a way to raise his score. Sure enough, the next day, the island owner gave his son's friend a way to add points. He asked Jack to share his apples with others. He did a good deed and successfully added 10 points to his score. The boy's ranking was raised by 1. Soon it was time for the final vote. Since Mike was ranked last, he had stolen other people's things a few days ago. The islanders directly voted for him with more than 200 votes to be executed. Just when Mike thought his life was in danger, his wife suddenly stood up and said something shocking. Someone's business. It turns out that the son of the island owner often takes advantage of his mother's position to take him to the small dark room to bully him. If he doesn't go, he threatens to reduce his food distribution for the next month. Jack laughed out loud when he heard this, and the people present didn't believe it. Unexpectedly, the next second, more and more women stood up and accused Jack of doing terrible things to them. At this time, Jack was completely panicked. He quickly walked to his mother and asked her to speak for him. However, facing the whole village, young and old, he didn't know how to start. He had no choice but to vote for his son Jack. Unexpectedly, the number of people who demanded his execution reached more than 400 people.